this story like I'm outside of it. Like I'm the one shining a light into a dark room. I'm not outside of it. I was never outside of it. I just didn't know that yet. This is the episode one almost didn't make. Not because of what they did to others. Because of what I found in the binder from my own year. And what came back when I opened it. I want to be honest with you about something else too. The version of me narrating right now is not the same version of me. That started episode 1. That woman thought she was a teacher who had stumbled onto something terrible. She was wrong about the stumbling part. After the mill, after the call with Lee, I sat in my car on the service road for a long time. The current year's binder was on the passenger seat. I had photographed everything inside that room, but I hadn't looked at every photo I'd taken. Not carefully, not all the way through. I scrolled back slowly, shelf after shelf, year after year, and I stopped. The binder from 11 years ago. My year. I had photographed the spine, just the spine, moving fast, documenting the shelf as a whole. But the year was visible, clear. I sat with my phone in my hands for a very long time. Then I drove home, made tea I didn't drink, sat at my kitchen table and watched the sky go from black to grey to pale. At 4 a.m., I went back through my photographs until I found the frame where that binder had fallen slightly open. As I moved past it, just enough to catch one page inside. A photograph, partially visible. A woman's arm. A coat I recognized. Dark green. Wool. A tear in the left cuff. I had never bothered to have repaired. My coat. My arm. I was in that binder. I sat with that for a moment. Then I sat with it for another moment. Then I got up, walked to my closet, took the coat off its hanger, and looked at the left cuff. The tear was still there. It had always been there. I had never once asked myself how it happened. I've read about repressed memory since, how the brain builds a wall around something it can't process, and holds it there until the right key finds the right door. I'd had that wall for 11 years. The photograph was the key. What came back didn't come back like a memory. It came back like weather. All at once, from every direction. A car, not mine. Backseat. The smell of something chemical, not sharp. Soft, like cleaning fluid cut with something sweet. A room, warmer than the mill. A lamp in the corner, low. A woman's voice saying my name in a tone designed to sound kind. My hands. I couldn't feel them properly. Not numb, delayed. Like the signal was traveling from very far away. A door opening. Cold air. Route 9. I knew the smell of that road, pine and diesel, close to home. And a voice. A man's voice. Close. Calm. She's confused. She's been walking. I found her on the shoulder. She's one of ours. One of ours. I know that voice. I have heard it at school board meetings, at town council sessions, at the Founders' Day parade every September since I arrived in Harlow. The man who reported me found, who returned me to this town instead of getting me out of it, was Principal Gerald Holt. Gerald Holt, who hired me, who renewed my contract every single year, who gave me a Christmas card last December that said, "Harlow is lucky to have you," who had known, for 11 years, exactly what I didn't remember, and kept me here anyway. Close. Watched. Filed under resolved. A loose end they decided was more useful inside the fence than outside it. I want to describe what I felt when I understood that. Nothing. Not numbness. That's different. This was a presence. A clarity so complete it felt like the inside of a very clean, very empty room. I had been kept. Not taken and released. Taken, processed, returned, and placed back inside the town where I could be watched. 19 years of living here. School board meetings, grocery store smiles, double locking my door at night without knowing why. My body had remembered what my mind had been made to forget. The locked doors, the unease. I never quite left Harlow. That wasn't habit. That wasn't personality. That was a cage built on the inside. I didn't cry. I opened my laptop. I wrote down everything from the flashback. Every detail, the smell, the lamp, the voice, the words. I wrote Gerald Holt's name at the top of the page, drew a line to Pruitt, a line to the Harlow family. Then I called Lee. How fast can you get county records in front of someone outside this county? Someone with actual authority. Someone they don't own. She didn't hesitate. I've been waiting for you to ask that since the night at the dock. I said, how long have you known about me? What happened to me? A pause. Since before I came to Harlow. Your name was on my mother's list. I came here for Danny, but I was also looking for you. Here is what I know now that I didn't know at the start of this. I didn't stumble into this investigation. I was already in it. 19 years inside the system that victimized me, teaching its children, attending its meetings, never looking directly at the thing I already knew was there. They didn't just take 3 days from me. They took the version of me who would have fought back sooner. I want her back. Danny Cole is still out there. 11 names in this year's binder from towns that don't know yet what Harlow really is. Episode 6 is the last one, and Gerald Holt learns what it feels like to be in a room you can't find the door out of. Harlow takes care of its own. I'm one of its own, and I am done being taken care of.